I want to talk to you about business accounts, no check systems, no deposits. And so here's a review I want you to pay attention to. So if you're looking for a business accounts that are very flexible, the first one I want to pay attention to is Novo. I mean, we love Novo. Novo is actually not a bank. It's a fintech. And we think Novo is the best digital-only bank for rapid access to funds and transfer payments. And if you want to have faster payments, you will love this business accounts with no check systems and no deposits. Okay, we love the fact that you have an institution that refunds up to $7 in ATM fees at month's end. You have a no maintenance fees, and Novo Boost and Express ACH allow faster access to your funds. Okay, so not only they're not asking you for a deposit at the beginning, but also there are no check system sort of a verification. So that's really cool. And but the only thing that we have, the only thing we don't like with Novo is that you are unable to deposit cash directly, and there's actually a lack of savings accounts and lending products, and you also have a non-interest drawing account. But the cool thing about Novo is that you have the ability to have flexible banking. We love that a lot, and you have a platform that integrates with other business tools such as QuickBooks, Slack, Zero, Stripe, Square, PayPal, Wise, and Shopify. So if you are, whatever business you're in, and you want to really integrate your bank account with your current tech stack, you will love the fact that Novo has actually solved that problem by allowing you to integrate a lot faster. So you are able to also set aside funds for taxes and other large business expenses, and this happens through a feature they called Novo Reserves. Okay, Novo Reserve is kind of cool, not only in terms of cash flow management, but also in terms of cash optimization. You are able to deposit checks directly through the mobile app. You have online banking that includes unlimited invoicing and bill pay. And Novo Boost in coordination with Stripe allows you to actually access funds faster. Express ACH lets you accept or receive same-day ACH payments. Virtual debit card available immediately. One free physical debit card per user. Paper checks can be sent straight from the app, and live customer support from dedicated professionals. So that's really fantastic. Boss, I want to quickly welcome you back to the show. It's really a pleasure to have you here. Make yourself comfortable. You are going to enjoy today's conversation. The second business account that I want to share with you in terms of no check systems verification, no deposits, it's Bluevine. And what we love about Bluevine is that this is a bank that is great for highest interest returns and also line of credit. So Bluevine actually started as a funding program for small businesses, and then they actually expanded, and now they are offering banking services. So that's kind of cool. So when you think about Bluevine, I want you to think about business line of credit. I want you to think about business loans. And so the advantage is if you are a customer of theirs, and you are a good customer of theirs, they actually will be more willing to, after looking at your cash inflows and cash outflows, to actually advance you a business line of credit. Okay, so we actually love a Bluevine because it is a business bank account, no check systems, no deposits, very flexible, and we love the fact that you have a interest earning checking on balances of $250,000 or less. You have a platform that integrates with QuickBooks. Bluevine does not integrate with as many programs as Novo does, but it's still worth it anyway. And you have a very excellent line of credit with Bluevine. That's kind of cool, especially if you are trying to beef up your cash inflows down the road. Okay. Now the only thing is that with Bluevine, there are no savings, money market, or certificates or deposit accounts, at least yet. They're still working on it, but they haven't figured that out yet. There are no physical branch locations, and there is a fee for depositing cash in some cases. So when you think about Bluevine as a business bank account, no check systems, no deposits, there is no monthly maintenance fee, no minimum balance requirements, free debit card with up to 4 free additional debit cards for authorized users, and 2 free checkbook orders per year. You have a tool that integrates with QuickBooks and Zero, connects with business payment solutions, including Stripe, PayPal, and Expensify. You have a service that has live customer support from dedicated professionals. They offer credit card products, lines of credit, and you have automatic transfers with sub accounts. So that's kind of cool in terms of the operational flexibility. We love that a lot. So to use standard business checking from Bluevine, If you seek to earn interest on a second chance business bank account, you want a fee-free business checking account, and you need a line of credit, this is actually a great player to consider. Now, if you need to make cash deposits regularly or withdraw cash out of network, then it's just better to consider an alternative. Boss, I want to quickly remind you of today's topic. We are having a conversation about the best business accounts, bank account, if you will, with no ChexSystems verification and no deposits. Next, you have a Capital One. Capital One is part of the traditional banking system. It's a wonderful opportunity to actually open a business bank account, no ChexSystems, no deposits with Capital One. And Capital One is great for unlimited everyday transactions. Of course, Capital One is known for its variety of credit cards and also loan programs and lines of credit. So if later on you want to build your business credit, or you want to beef up your business credit through funding, you will love Capital One for that as well. But in today's conversation, we're talking about the fact that their bank account is their business bank account is fantastic with no ChexSystems and no deposits. So you have unlimited transactions, easy ATM access, low or no monthly fee. And the drawbacks actually here is an account that in some cases, because Capital One is not present nationally, they are present in 15 states or 18 states, and sometimes they might require you to have 250 opening deposits. And the account opening cannot be done online, unfortunately, and the account doesn't earn interest. Now, the cool thing is that you are able to pay bills, track accounts, transfer funds, and deposit checks with a mobile app. And you have a tool that actually integrates with Xero and other top accounting software. You have free overdraft protection when linked to another small business deposit accounts. You have free debit card. You have physical checks. I mean, the cost is based on the top ordered. You have a service that connects with business payment solutions. You have a 24/7 support by phone or in-branch support during business hours. And other business products from Capital One, as I said a little earlier, include lending products, credit cards, unlimited business checking. So with Capital One, you have access to a larger platform. I mean, Capital One has recently bid to buy Discover. So you basically have a larger ecosystem once the merger actually is consummated, so to speak. So Capital One really becomes very interesting for a lot of business owners. Now, the Capital One currently requires that you visit a branch to complete an application to open a business checking account. So there are branches in Virginia, Texas, New York, New Jersey, Maryland, Louisiana, and Washington, D.C. So something to really know about if you're interested in actually joining this franchise, okay? And so when should you choose a Capital One business basic checking? Well, if you need a brick and mortar bank with unlimited free everyday transactions, you seek a business bank account with an easily waivable monthly fee, and you want to choose from a wide selection of business credit cards, as I just told you, Capital One is known for its credit cards primarily. Now you have Wells Fargo. So Wells Fargo is another great institution for a business bank account, no ChexSystems, no deposits, okay? And it's also great for in-person banking and business products and services. So we love the fact that with Wells Fargo, you have waivable monthly fees. You have a strong branch presence with over 4,500 bank locations, and you have access to more than 12,000 ATMs. So that's really cool. And the only drawbacks that we have seen so far is that Wells Fargo is a national bank, so they have policies that actually vary based on the geography, based on the states. In some states, they might require you to have a minimum opening deposit of $25. I mean, $25. Sometimes they can go all the way to $5, but it's more symbolic, if you will. But you also have to remember that you only have 100 free transactions for a basic initiate account, and you have a bank that charges a set of monthly fees depending upon what your cash inflows and cash outflows are. But we love the fact that with Wells Fargo, you have a free debit card, customized cards and checks, deposit checks, pay bills, and view balances through the mobile app. You have online and mobile banking. You can earn interest with the navigated business checking accounts. You have fraud protection controls, and you have a tool that features merchant services, including point of sale solutions. So that's kind of cool in terms of having the POS solutions, and so that you are able to get things done a lot faster. What we love about Wells Fargo is that you can actually use this bank if you want to open a brick and mortar business bank account with no ChexSystems Online, and if you need branch access regularly. I mean, Wells Fargo operates more than 5,200 branches and 12,000 ATMs in 36 states. So there are a lot of options for branch locations to visit. And if you seek great business products and services, then you also will love Wells Fargo for that, because the bank offers great business support products, including software integrations, payroll services with the Run powered by ADP, POS services through Clover, and e-commerce, virtual terminal, and digital invoicing through authorize.net. So those are really cool. Boss, I want to quickly remind you of today's topic. We are having a conversation about the best business bank accounts with no ChexSystems, no deposits. I want to talk to you now about Mercury. So Mercury is kind of cool for tech companies, startups, and businesses that want additional FDIC insurance. And the thing is that you are able to have all the capabilities that come with a great business bank account with no ChexSystems and no deposits, right? So we love the fact that with Mercury, there are no monthly maintenance fees. That's kind of cool. And in most cases, you'll have physical and virtual debit cards. And Treasury Products offers outstanding yield and balances over $500,000. So this is kind of cool. And now the only thing we don't like about, we think it's really a bummer here is that the accounts are unavailable to sole proprietors and trust, and physical checkbooks are not available, and they have limited lending options and no cash deposits. So that's kind of important to think about. But the cool thing is that you are able to earn interest with Mercury Treasury Products if you have more than $500,000 in Mercury accounts and request Treasury. And you are able to set user permissions for your team members. You can create auto transfer rules for your accounts. You have a platform that integrates accounts very well with QuickBooks and Xero accounting software. You have virtual debit cards available right away, with physical debit cards arriving in the mail a few days. Physical checkbooks unavailable though. You have business payment integrations with Shopify, Stripe, Zapier, Amazon, and PayPal. And you also have email customer service available. Savings accounts provided when you open checking account, and other products include a Mercury Treasury, capital and venture debts, and debit cards. So that's kind of cool to really think about, especially if you are trying to get things done a lot faster. So we love the fact that Mercury business checking it's actually very, very appropriate for tech companies and startups with larger balances, businesses that want an exclusive cashback bonus for a new account, and companies looking for extended FDIC insurance and great additional perks. So this is kind of important to think about. But if you are a sole proprietor or you are a trust, it's just a lot better to look elsewhere, because right now Mercury is not available for this category of entrepreneurs. And so Oxygen is another great business bank account with no ChexSystems verification and no deposits. And we love the fact that Oxygen is very scalable and is very flexible too. So this is the best digital only provider for cashback on debit card purchases in our view. And this is a rare fintech that offers both personal and business banking, no monthly fees or transaction fees, and you have a single use of virtual cards that are available for online shopping, which really, when you think about it, provide extra security. The only thing is that you only have only one authorized user allowed per account, no physical locations, and no free cash deposits. But overall, when you think about Oxygen, I want you to think about flexibility, because you have a nationwide LLC creation available through the Oxygen app, 5% cashback rewards on everyday purchases with your debit card. You have the ability to create a single-use virtual cards to keep your business bank account secure. You have business savings product available with 1% APY on balances up to $20,000. Multiple personal checking accounts available. Free Oxygen Visa debit card and an unlimited amount of virtual cards. You have integrations with QuickBooks, Zero, Plaid, and Gusto. That's kind of cool in terms of the flexibility. And you have a customer service via toll-free phone number, email, social media support, and online help articles. So that's kind of that's very interesting, and that's very good. So we actually love Oxygen Business Checking because this is the right banking platform for you if you seek a great cashback program on debit purchases, if you want to incorporate your business, and if you need a fee-free business checking with a savings account option. And so when we talk about incorporating your business, Oxygen targets business owners who may be looking to incorporate their businesses. It offers a nationwide LLC creation in the Oxygen app, powered by a CorpNet.inc. There are fees involved, which is one of the few services with a fee. If you seek a great cashback program on debit purchases, that's kind of cool too, because this bank, this institution, this fintech offers 5% cashback rewards on all debit card purchases. It is actually geared towards the freelancers and creatives, among other small businesses, and is one of the few fintechs that provides a personal and business banking options. So that's kind of cool. So you have actually heard the top 6 business bank accounts, no ChexSystems, no deposits, right? Now let me give you an overview about the whole situation when it comes to ChexSystems in the first place. How do you recover from a negative ChexSystems report? I mean, if you have negative items on your ChexSystems reports, it's important to really try to resolve those the derogatory items, if you will, especially if you are going to actually open a bank account, whether a personal bank account or a business bank account. There are institutions, I would say the majority of banks and credit unions, they will check your ChexSystems. But there are a few institutions that really don't care what your ChexSystems really are, what your ChexSystems profile is, okay? And now if you want to resolve, let's say you have a negative or derogatory ChexSystems report, how do you actually resolve any outstanding issues there? Well, first of all, you want to request a copy of your report and dispute any errors. If there are errors, you want to actually dispute those errors. You can also request actually a copy of everything by mail. If there are errors, you can submit disputes on ChexSystems website. What you want to do is to pay any debts. So once you have disputed any errors, pay any outstanding debts. If you cannot pay them off completely, set up payment plans to get them paid off, right? Because the bank wants to see movements, right? They want to see reaction. They want to see a proactiveness from your part. And you also want to verify that satisfied debts and errors are removed. So check your reports annually to make sure debts and reported errors were removed from your reports. And the last thing you want to do is to request that satisfied debts are removed. And so once the debt has been paid off or settled, the financial institution must update your ChexSystems report and request that that institution update your records and verify that satisfied debt has been removed when checking your report annually. Now we have actually viewers who will check their ChexSystems report quarterly or every 6 months. So that's kind of you have to see what really works for you, because if you have an important transaction happening and you want to make sure that your ChexSystems actually is clean, then it might make sense to check your ChexSystems report quarterly or semi-annually or even monthly. I mean, it really depends on your operational vision. Okay. Now, having said that, if you are on ChexSystems, you can open a business bank account. That's for sure. I mean, that's what those are 6 banks that I give you right now. They actually allow you to open a business bank account even if you're on ChexSystems. That's for sure. But there are like a lot of banks do not use ChexSystems, but what they do is that they want to pay attention to other stuff like your deposits, your personal history, and so on and so forth. Okay, and even your credit score. And so if for any reason you are declined for a business bank account because of ChexSystems, follow the steps that I gave you a little earlier in terms of mitigating the issues that you have there in the first place. Thank you so much for your attention. I really appreciate it. In today's conversation, I was just talking to you about business bank accounts, no check systems, no deposits. So here's the recap I want you to pay attention to. So you have number 1, Novo; number 2, Blue Vine; number 3, Capital One; number 4, Wells Fargo; number 5, Mercury; number 6, Oxygen. Thank you so much for your attention. God bless you. I'll see you next time. Until then, remember, stay marvelous.